In this video, I'm going to give my advice to say a new player that is playing War Thunder or the most skilled player like myself in War Thunder. And I'm going to give you about as many different tips as I can imagine. And this is for the tank battles. Anything from the most basic tank to the anything to a leopard to a challenger. I'm going to say if you think that playing tank realistic is just the best way to play tank battles, and that's the only way, and you think, if you play tank arcade, that's wrong. You can't do that. That's wrong. You're wrong. Well, I'm going to give you some advice. You're not wrong. Tank arcade is fine if you watch any of the war movies like Fury or any of the old World War II tank battle footage. A lot of the people that miss it are every time they shoot the gun, they're driving and they reloading, they're driving. They never ever stop the tank when they're shooting the gun. When they shoot, they're always driving. When they shoot, they're always driving. When they're reloading, they're always driving. They never stop when they're shooting and reloading the gun. And they're always on the move. That way they don't get shot. And what I'm just going to say is the thing that a lot of people that I've watched on YouTube never say is they never say realistic ideas how to play the game. The thing about if you shoot the gun and you just always are moving, you never stop moving, the enemy is going to have a hard time hitting you with, say, anything from a HE high explosive 155 millimeter shell from like a M109, anything from that. And this goes for anything from a light tank to a Bradley to a Sherman to basically any tank. And what I'm saying is, you have to, when you shoot the gun in the tank, keep driving and reloading at the same time. And that doesn't matter if you have an ace crew or a crew that's not any good. I mean, if you shoot the gun, always keep driving and always keep driving. Just because you want to keep that gun reloaded, the main gun, a machine gun like a 50 cal is not going to have any damage on a big Tiger at all. I mean, a Tiger, German World War II Tiger, is so thick, a machine gun is not going to have any penetration on it unless it's a 20 millimeter, and that's hard to do. But I'm just saying, my advice would be, if you're starting out, you have to shoot and drive, reload at the same time. And I'm saying, and I don't care if anybody comments, oh well, you're saying it's okay to play arcade battles. Yes, I am. Here's why. A tank battle, if you look at the tank battles during World War II, there was sometimes like at Kursk, where during the Russians and the Germans, they had airplanes fly over the battlefield, drop bombs, and there was a big dogfight in the air. I mean, the thing I like about tank battles personally myself, I like tank on tank action. I don't like all this other nonsense going on in the air. I like tank battles going on perfectly. I don't like all this other nonsense. I like just the tank on tank action. And the thing about winning a tank battle is, the most simplest thing about winning a tank battle is firing the first shot, hitting it in the right spot, blowing it up. If you hit it, and the thing about it is, a lot of people don't know how to hit a tank right to kill it. A lot of people think you hit it right in the barrel. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The thing about it is, you need to hit it right, either right where the driver's at, hit it in the turret or the track to stop it. And that's just advice anybody should know. If you watch some of these other YouTubers, like the big ones, I'll be honest with you. I've been to drive a tank in Minnesota, and I've driven a Centurion tank. That was probably a British Chieftain Mark 10 also. I drove that over 2 cars. There's no way that you're going to be able to take anything like a Centurion Mark 10 and take that and be able to shoot a barrel off a tank and think you're going to knock it out. You have to aim for where the turret is at if you want to knock out the crew in the turret or hit the driver. I mean, come on. That's just the advice I have from driving a tank and drive a tank. And that's just 100% what I think anybody should know that plays the game needs to know. You have to hit the tank right in the turret to disable it, or in the track. That'll stop it, or even hit it where the driver's at. And that's just my advice. Honestly, I've been wanting to make this video for a long time. And I've seen so many people in War Thunder that don't know what they're doing because they just, I don't know what it is. I've played. You know what? I'll be honest. I've played it at the highest, probably about with the Polish Leopard 2PL. I played it at that rink, and you know what? There's tons of people that play Tank Arcade, and it's fun because you're always driving and shooting. You always shoot the gun, reload, drive. You're never stopping, and that's just realistic. Because you watch Fury, that's what they do. You know that big scene in Fury when they're shooting the gun. They're shooting all those machine guns at the German positions. They're shooting the gun and reloading the whole time on the assault. They never, if they stop, they're dead because there's a Pack 40 there and they can't stop. All I'm saying is what I'm saying is people, they need to listen better. And some of these things where you've got my videos on YouTube. Some of them they don't know their advice from anything. And my advice is probably as good as it's going to get. But if anybody is watching this, I just hope and pray that you're doing okay, and I just pray you're doing good. And I pray if you're in like a country like Russia, I just pray you can watch a video and do good with your tanks, and maybe do good in your airplanes, and do good with your ships. And I just hope and pray everybody's doing good that's watching this, and I pray that you're doing good, and pray you're doing good. And I want everybody that watches this to like, comment, subscribe, and share. The reason why YouTubers say like, comment, subscribe, because what that does, it'll send it in the algorithm for more and more and more and more and more and more people to watch it. That's why YouTubers say it, if you always wondered. And thank you for watching.